crystal clear right now to whoever did this: we will find you. We will try you. And we will hold you accountable to the furthest extent of the law. And I just want to remind people that we still have the death penalty here in the state of Utah. Our nation is broken. We've had political assassinations recently in Minnesota. We had an attempted assassination on the governor of Pennsylvania. And we had an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate and former president of the United States, and now current president of the United States. Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk. Our hearts are broken. We mourn with his wife, his children, his family, his friends. We mourn as a nation. If anyone in the sound of my voice celebrated even a little bit at the news of this shooting, I would beg you to look in the mirror and to see if you can find a better angel in there somewhere. I don't care what his politics are. I care that he was an American. We desperately need our country. We desperately need leaders in our country. But more than the leaders, we just need every single person in this country to think about where we are and where we want to be. To ask ourselves, is this it? Is this what 250 years has wrought on us? I pray that that's not the case. I pray that those who hated what Charlie Kirk stood for will put down their social media and their pens and pray for his family, and that all of us will try to find a way to stop hating our fellow Americans. With that, we're happy to take a few questions.
The FBI director is posting that a suspect is in custody. I would just like clarification. Do you or do you not have a suspected shooter in custody?
We have a person of interest in custody that is being interviewed right now. We do.
That is not George Zinn.
That is not George Zinn. That is correct.
Are you still searching or looking for another shooter or anybody else related to it?
Yes, we are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information relating to this shooting.
Can you tell us details about the suspect being taken into custody? Where? How long ago?
We cannot at this point, but we will get you that information when we can.
Is there believed to be a second individual involved in the shooting?
At this point, there is no information that would lead us to believe that there is a second person involved.
Can you guys talk about the possible shooting?
Do you want to talk about what we know there? Yeah.
The only information we have on the suspect, the possible shooter, is taken from closed circuit TV here on campus. We do have that. We're analyzing it, but it is security camera footage, so you can kind of guess what the quality of that is. But we do know dressed in all dark clothing, but we don't have a much better description other than that.
Where do you believe the shot came from?
The shot came from here on campus, from a location and potentially from a roof, yes. A longer distance shot from a roof.
So to clarify, with the security camera footage you have and the person interested in custody, does that match up?
That's what we're trying to decipher right now.
So did FBI or DHS have anything on the threat board this morning?
I can smooth it.
I'll just say that the investigation is ongoing, and as soon as we have further information, we will be sure to release it.
Any indications for intelligence involved?
As of now, I can't comment on any of that.
Can you talk a little about the security of the event itself? Who is there security-wise and what happens on these kind of events?
So my name is Jeff Long. I'm the police chief here at UVU, and I'll tell you right now, we're devastated. We're a small police department. We have a very large campus. We have over 40,000 students, and we love our students. We love our visitors, and we're devastated by what happened today. This is the police chief's nightmare. I'm very saddened for the Kirk family. I know his wife and parents found out about this. You know, obviously he's away from home. He's here in Utah. They find out by a police officer that visits their home. That's tragic. Nobody wants that. But I can tell you about our venue today. This was an open venue. This was outside. We did have 6 officers working that event. We had probably over 3,000 people that were in attendance. It sat down in kind of a bowl area here on the central campus. We have a waterfall area. And so he was kind of in a lower area, surrounded by buildings. We had some plainclothes police officers that were in the crowd as well. We train for these things, and you think you have things covered, and these things, unfortunately, they happen. You try to get your bases covered, and unfortunately today we didn't. And because of that, we had this tragic incident. So we did have officers there. We had Charlie Kirk's team. He has a security team that travels with him, and they were here with him when he was shot.
Was the gun recovered?
I'm sorry,
Was the weapon recovered?
at this point, I can't disclose that.
There was a question being asked about mass shootings. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
Say the question again. I don't know if I understand what you're saying.
I'm Charlie Kirkwood. He was answering a question about mass shootings specifically. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
I do not. We do not have that at this moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time for just one more question, so thank you.
Yeah, I have a question for the chief as well. Was it your team or Kirk's team or a combination of both that kind of set the security protocol for the event?
So we work together. He has his team, and they do this all over the country. We all know that. This is not uncommon for them. They're very comfortable on campuses, and I was coordinating with his lead security guy, and we were working together.
Was this a sharpshooter type shot? Was this
Ladies and gentlemen, those are all the questions that will be answered today. Again, thank you for covering this. We will be updating you as soon as we have additional information through normal channels, working with law enforcement. Again, our deepest condolences to the Kirk family and to the students who were there today. I would just ask everyone everywhere to please pray for their family and pray for our country. We need it now more than ever. Thank you.
Oh boy. Well, I thought what we would do during the course of this program, and all the affiliates down the line, we will take the usual breaks from this point forward, right, Mr. Producer? Well, let me put it to you this way. Charlie loved not just to read books, but to write books. And I went back and listened to an interview I did with him June 2024 on radio about his book. And took a look at an interview I did with him on Life, Liberty, and Levin in March 2020 on his prior book. And I said, this really does shine such a bright light on such a bright life. So we're going to start this. First radio. We'll take our breaks and we will continue. We've got plenty of time. And Charlie deserves all of our time. So this program is done in honor of and memory of our friend Charlie Kirk. Why don't we take a break down, Mr. Producer, and all affiliates, and then we'll get started. We'll be right back.
Mark Levin. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news. the world on edge.
Massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime.
A news cycle that never slows down.
This is the beginning of an Iranian retaliation.
Stream WMAL for breaking news.
We've got you covered on this.
Daytime, nighttime, weekdays, weekends. It's free on the WMAL app.
Have you seen that? It's pretty amazing.
For breaking news and to talk about it.
Well, your reaction pouring in, I expect that, and I welcome it.
Depend on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
In Leesburg, US 15 Battlefield Parkway closed between Miller Drive and Secolan Road because of the accident. The heavy backups from the Dulles Greenway. Benning Road is shut down in both directions because of the fire department activity between Minnesota Avenue and 34th Street Northeast. This activity forces the closure of the ramps to Benning Road from both directions of DZ 295, with backups both directions of DZ 295. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Stormwater Center forecast.
Tonight, mostly cloudy, low 59 in town. Tomorrow, turning mostly sunny and warmer, high 82.
This week on Sports News, football's newest star ain't no rookie, it's DirecTV. They make it easy to find your pro and college teams across live TV and streaming apps so you never miss a moment. And with access to your game stats and scores in one place, it's good. It's DirecTV like you've never seen it. Visit DirecTV.com today. Internet-connected Gemini device and separate subscription is required. New residential customers auto-renews monthly. Cancel anytime. Equipment lease required. Unreturned device fees apply. Credit card and restrictions apply.
The jackpots continue to soar. Go to any New York Lottery retailer today for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot, over $150 million. Or play for your chance to win.
Well, they were all wrong. I haven't been posting in Vegas since I left fucking 4 or 5 hours ago. Whatever time it was, 1, 2 o'clock when I left. I haven't been in there. You guys are all fucked up in the head, including you, Steph and Sean. Then that fucking idiot, fucking Bud No Balls. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's Billy. Yeah, no, it's not. You're sure? Okay, there, Bud Noble. Bud Noble. Somebody time Charlie out, will you please? Nail that motherfucker. 24 hours. Get rid of that motherfucker. Fuck you, Charlie. Go open your own fucking chat. Get out of my fucking house, Charlie. Matt, time Charlie out, will you please? All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Patrick, right? Patrick's fucking quick. Fuck you, Charlie, you punk motherfucker. You fucking dare come up here, you fucking pear-shaped motherfucker? Come on up, Charlie. I don't know. Do I have you banned? Let me check. See who's on my fucking ban list for. No, nobody's banned. I unfucking banned everybody to come up on this panel. I'll give you a chance.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
I rode to Alexandria Bay and back. That's like almost 40 miles away from me.
I want to talk to you about something foundational. God's covenant with Israel. This isn't just ancient history. It's alive.
I haven't been posting in Vegas. You guys are all sorts of fucked up.
I will bless those who bless.
My angels are out there making you guys fucking quiver.
And that covenant still stands. Supporting Israel, the Holy Land, isn't just theology. It's about aligning ourselves with God's plan, not man's politics. History.
That is not your fucking bike. That is not your fucking bike out there on that yard. That is somebody else's fucking bike, bitch.
Did I say it was my bike?
No, you're out there fucking showing.
Did I fucking say it was my bike? Did I say it was my bike? Go ahead, fucking make an ass of yourself. You go right ahead and make an ass of yourself. Go ahead, Charlie.
No, you go buy your bike before you have.
Go ahead, Charlie. I don't remember saying it's my bike. I don't think I was bragging that it was my bike. You're a fucktard. Look at you. You got your fucking brother living with you. You both are a couple fucking bums.
So are you, Billy?
No, I'm not no fucking bum. I'm no fucking bum. You're the bum.
Yesterday.
You're the one sucking Wiggins' cock. You're the one sucking Wiggins' cock. Why are you sucking Wiggins' cock? Huh? What's the matter, Charlie? Charlie, did Rusty piss you off? I think she did. I think Rusty completely pissed you off.
No,
Yeah, I
I
think
asked
Rusty
Rusty earlier.
completely pissed
Will you
you
stop
off.
talking for a
Yeah,
second?
Rusty's got you
Will you
fucking
stop
mad.
talking for a
Why are
second?
you sucking
Rusty-
Wiggins' cock? Why
Rusty,
are
I
you
talked to
worshiping
Rusty
another man?
earlier. That is not
Why
your
are you
fucking
worshiping
bike.
another
That
man,
is not
Charlie?
your fucking
Charlie,
bike.
why are you whispering? Why are you fucking sucking his
Whispering.
cock? Huh?
Whispering. You suck cock. I don't.
No, you're the cocksucker. Whose cock am I sucking?
Everybody's. Whose cock are you
Oh,
sucking?
everybody. So Rusty has a cock then.
I done told you about Rusty.
I don't know anything about Rusty. Duh.
Using you.
Duh. That's not your motorcycle. Okay, Patrick. I don't remember ever saying that it was my motorcycle. When did I say it was my motorcycle, Charlie?
You understand?
Charlie, when did I say it was my motorcycle?
You're out there filming. Like
When did I say it was my motorcycle, Charlie?
Tell us it's not.
Charlie, Charlie, when did I say it was my fucking motorcycle? I never said it was mine. I never said it was mine, Charlie. You're a fucktard, Charlie. You really are a dumb motherfucker. Laugh. Go ahead.
I am laughing.
Go ahead, laugh.
If you have me on screen, I'm not going to porn bomb you, Billy.
Why? Because I don't want anybody seeing your fucking. I got your mic turned down too, you dumb fuck.
Oh, you got my mic turned down?
Yes, I do have your mic turned down.
That's nice of you.
I can hear you, but I don't care if anybody else hears you. Nobody wants to hear your fucking dumb shit, Charlie. They want to hear what I have to say.
I'm giving you content, Billy.
Charlie's a punk, and so isn't Wiggin.
Somebody to talk to right now.
Right, Maddie? Rocky, did I ever say that was my motorcycle? Why do they do that? That's not your motorcycle. Okay, Patrick Rowe. That's not your motorcycle. Tell us something we don't know, Charlie. Charlie, tell us something we don't know.
It's Scotty's. Scotty can go out there and film it.
And he's so right about it. Changing the country and being willing
Turn
to
my
be
mic down again.
to stand up to what's taking place here. So let's go.
Don't touch your mic. I'll fucking boot you right out of here. You leave it right where it is.
Here's the threat.
You want to come up here, you're going to fucking suffer my wrath. You can hear me. I can hear you. That's all it needs to be said and done. So why are you saying, oh, that's not your motorcycle? I don't remember saying it was mine. You going to answer or no? Are you going to answer? Why are you saying that's not your motorcycle? I don't. Do you have a clip of me saying it's my motorcycle? Charlie? Charlie, you guys are grasping at straws. You have absolutely. Wiggin got completely destroyed last night.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
What happened?
Yeah, he went off air before I did.
I was asleep.
And he's 3 hours behind me.
No, he's not. He's only
Yeah, he is. He's in California and I'm in New York. There's a 3 hour difference.
Yeah, he said 4. It's not 4. Billy, when are you going to take us for a ride on your motorcycle? I know you have a motorcycle license because Acid said you showed it on the stream, so that's been validated.
Go ahead.
We need a revolution. Now you need to take us for a ride on your motorcycle, and I'll take us for a ride on mine. I'll turn my camera this way to where it shows everything going away from me.
Is one that I think your audience will appreciate. Curing red state laziness. The amount of power that we have in red states in this country and the lack of action is remarkable.
No, you're not welcome. I don't like you, Charlie. Fuck you. You turn it up. You can turn it up.
Every single county in 2020.
Fuck you, Charlie.
University of Oklahoma has some of the
I was going to take this out there and just let it sit right on the fucker. Let's see. I'm fully charged. But if I do that, then you can't hear the radio program. And I want to listen to the news. I missed whatever's going on. Charlie Kirk got murdered. He's at some university for Turning Point, giving another speech. I wanted to do that long time ago. I got involved with that, and then I didn't do it at SUNY Potsdam. I could be giving lectures all the fucking time. Fuck you, Wiggin.
If you don't play their game is about a means of controlling you.
That's what him and that woman that does Liberty. What the hell did she name her chat there? That she got the long curly hair. I think she graduated from Penn State University. I'm not sure. Don't forget.
We the people deserve a true opposition party in this country.
Nice representation of Wiggin there, Charlie. Go suckle on his fucking cock.
It's true. We're the ruling class Republicans who do not represent their voters, and it is time for a revolutionary movement first within the Republican Party.
Oh, so now Wiggin is at war with Queen T. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Is he having trouble with Queen T now? Did he rub Queen T the wrong way?
Soon to be 32.
Fucking dirt monkey.
Listen to this. Just
Dirty monkey.
You know, you always have little disagreements with your spouse and so forth, and so that's irrelevant. That doesn't matter. Funny thing about Charlie.
Nobody really wanted to listen to Charlie, right? Nobody really cares what he says. Fucker's got a motorcycle and he doesn't even ride the fucking thing. He's in chat all the time.
You quit college, and you can see why. All this
You can
stuff-
tell I fucking been wearing a helmet.
It's not me, it's him. There's always thinking me. It's Charlie. No, it's you.
Well, Tom, this is what I'm thinking. All right, I didn't do it this summer. I was gonna. I'm figuring when next spring comes, I'm gonna have a brand new Harley Davidson. Yeah, I'm either gonna get the Harley or I'm gonna get the Indian. I'm not sure which one yet. I kind of want the Harley.
And he'd be the first to
Yeah, you know the politics of what's going on there.
That's what he was. He was the epitome of free speech, the epitome of curiosity.
Honda, no, that's a Suzuki.
Just a lovely human being. It's going to be deeply.
That's not the Honda. The V-twin that they make is pretty powerful motor.
They won't be here to contribute. And think of his wife, Erica, and his 2 baby girls. His wife, Erica, and 2 baby girls. I'm not online today reading comments.
Charlie thinks he's going to come up here and do something. You think you're going to have any effect on anything, Charlie?
But I read President Trump's comments and some of the others. President Trump is a very compassionate human being. So he's trying to make our city safe, whatever it takes. National Guard, ICE, wants to bring back the death penalty in many parts of the country that don't have it. He wants to protect it. Obviously, I've not talked to the president or anybody else. People are grieving. But I assure you, this one upsets me. Last December, Christmas time, when we were at the President's Club, which I don't go to often, Charlie sitting there, and Judge Janine, and the President, and many others, including my daughter across the way. Music was playing. I will never forget this. Never. What a good time he was having. Never forget it. Be right back.
It's sunshine savings at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX, beautiful, low miles, just $27,999. A 2018 Toyota 4Runner, 59,000 miles, would look perfect in your driveway. Hey, the sun is shining at Widget Auto Sales on Out of Washington Street, and see them online at widgetautosales.com. The used car leader.
Banking has its perks. We make sure of it. Open an account with Community Bank and get the features that work for you, including higher rates on CDs, lower rates on personal loans, early pay up to 1 day sooner. You'll even get a free Greenlight subscription. Crush your financial goals and open the right account for you. Stop into a local branch or visit cbna.com/bankhappyperks to open your account today. Conditions and restrictions apply. Member FDIC.
The NFL season is rolling. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code HEART. That's code HEART to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-Y or text HOPE-Y 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-787-777.
you to hear from him as we go through this interview on this program. A little over a year ago. Up to, but I want people to understand that Charlie gets into the red state laziness. These are the subchapters. That conservatives and Republicans seem to have this cult of defeat.
My neighbor up the road has a Harley Davidson. He just went by.
Play that game, and he says, "No, get
waved
into
at
that
me.
game and beat them at their own game." In other words, again, he's laying out a strategy. Don't be intimidated by them. If they call you names, who cares? Confront them, and we don't mean in their face. We mean challenge them. You also talk about changing the country. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, and that's what's changing the country is actually one of my favorite parts of the book. And because we start with changing your attitude and then changing the country. And that's where we get into the details. And that's where the kind of nerd in me loved doing this research. I called hundreds of think tank experts and public policy experts that I've known throughout the years. And I said, what are your best ideas that you have that are not currently being acted upon in D.C.? What are the best ideas to stop the deep state, the administrative state? What are the best executive orders that people don't know about? What are the best pieces of legislation that should be recommended? So, for example, we go into detail of the executive orders that we hope Donald Trump signs on day one. For example, revising Executive Order 13950, which along with Schedule F, which allows us to terminate federal employees at will, which Donald Trump needs to do on day one. He's promised to do it because we need to shrink the size of the federal government. The federal government is the largest institution in the history of the world, a $6 trillion beast that is now being turned against the American people. It is a regime object against the everyday American. So Executive Order 13950 was President Trump's decree banning aggressive critical race theory infused and sensitivity training within the federal government, within any companies or any subsidiaries receiving federal contracts. So, for example,
you're right. Charlie went to Vegas and eventually he posted that I'm running my nephew's motorcycle in their face.
Did you know that affirmative action was never passed by Congress? That affirmative action was actually done by an executive order? Yep, that isn't amazing. That the executive order.
I'm guessing it was Nixon.
It was actually, I was back in Johnson Nixon. Yeah, that it was one that parlayed from the other. But no one has had the spine to say affirmative action is a bad idea. We now have a mandate, thanks to the Trump Supreme Court, to say, President Trump, day one, you gave us the Supreme Court justices. They said affirmative action hiring practices are unconstitutional in the colleges.
They all fucking block me, but run their mouths in Vegas. I use my one account. I'm not hiding myself. I'm not cloning anybody. And they can't take it. I'm not going to respond to them. They got me blocked.
And the people. This is a little wonky, but I know we're on national radio right now in Arizona.
Charlie cry went there, cry. Todd Billy's rubbing his nephew's motorcycle into our faces.
Day one or day 5 or day 30, the first month, Donald Trump should instruct the head of BLM, not Black Lives Matter, but the Bureau of Land Management, to give the land back to the states. Do you know that 80% of Nevada, 80% is controlled by BLM, the Bureau of Land Management? Give it back to the states, give it back to the people. Right. That will shrink the size of the federal Leviathan.
Hey, Rusty, I'm not sure, but Tammy wants to come in here.
Yes, I don't have a ton of.
She wants to come post at me. Come on in, Tammy. I dare you. Come on in, Tammy. I'll put the joint down. I'll put the lighter down, and you won't be able to out-type me, even with your fucking voice-to-text bullshit. You're not fast enough.
Great friend, Right-Wing Revolution, How to Beat the Woke and Save the West. You get on Amazon.com right now.
Come on, Tammy. Come say whatever you want. Come on. Back Tammy here, Tammy. Since you're fighting with Wiggin, all right? There, click on my link, Tammy. Bring your fucking big mouth up here, bitch. Come up and take Rusty on. Hey, you fear Rusty. That's right. It's Rusty night. And Tammy is afraid of Rusty on a panel. You don't dare talk to her on a panel. You don't.
Be a healthy person. Do the things that you need to do. Lay off the really stupid.
There's the gauntlet. Mammy, Tammy, Big Clammy. Get your fucking ass up here.
Live the good life and be a person of faith. And so the book moves from the horrors that are happening to our country, the lawlessness, the war on morality, the war on the family, the war on the individual, the attack on our constitutional system and our culture. And he walks through here and he talks about, look, these are things we can do in states. Look, these are things we can do on the first day if we win the presidency. I mean, this is like a very comprehensive how-to book for the individual and for the country, Charlie. I strongly encourage people to get it right.
He interviewed Charlie Kirk about a year ago.
When you were writing this book, what did you...
He's interviewing Charlie Kirk. This is from a year ago. Can you hear it?
Well, yeah, thank you, Mark, and that's very kind of you.
He wrote a book. Charlie Kirk wrote a book.
We were coming into an election year,
or
and
two.
there was a little bit too much.
I didn't read them, but I know he wrote books.
We were under our own weight of negative thinking, and I think
his website is Turning Point USA.
The individual can do, and it's more than just getting Donald Trump elected.
And they fucking shot him today.
We know that, but
they shot him today.
We can become complete and better citizens, where we can challenge the administrative state and this totalitarian.
Tammy's out there. We see what Billy thinks about Charlie Kirk. Oh, he got killed, you maggots. Oh, you're all gonna die. Oh, it serves you right. Oh. You're next, Tammy. Yeah. Bad things are gonna happen to you, Tammy. They're already happening to you, Tammy.
I feel that I have a lot to share about what we're up against and what people can do. And the reason I wrote the book is I get every day, Mark, the question, I'm sure you do too, when you get stopped in airports or restaurants, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And I've kind of just wanted to diagnose it head on. First, what we're up against, the wokeism, the heaviness of what they're doing to our society, how predatory they are, and how they are a bacterial infection on Western civilization.
Wow.
And then we really get into
never mind. I'll save it.
In the book. The macro is what we talked about in the previous segment, which is the executive orders Trump can sign, bringing the land back to the states. That's just one of hundreds of ideas we have in the book. But then also the micro, the books you need to read, the personal habits that I think that people should start to develop. And we have a crisis right now in Mark in the West, and there's several of them. One of them being our fertility crisis. We are below replacement levels right now in the West, where we are no longer having enough children to sustain Western civilization. And we address that head on in this book of the need to get married and have children. And
I just learned about it. I just got home just before 6 o'clock.
Or the Marxists, they are ugly. They are cruel. They are nasty.
Yeah, I was here for a half hour before I went live.
Their ideas, their worldview.
You know, it was fucking going on 7 before I learned of it. I've been live 40 minutes.
You believe in an apocalyptic worldview. The world is going to end because of systemic racism. The world is going to end because of COVID. The world is going to end because of climate change or radical environmentalism. We need to put forward an optimistic, positive, forward-thinking agenda, and that's what we articulate in the book, Right-Wing Revolution.
Oh my God, what a loss, Rich. What a horrific loss to mankind. Cut 4 ago. How do you write a book? Because, you know, in my case, I circle the subject generally for a couple of months. Then I say the easiest way to write a book is to start to write it, which isn't so easy. And then sort of the ideas begin to develop, and then over time you move in that direction. How do you do it?
It's a great question. You'll see in this book we kind of cover a lot of subject matter because I have a lot on my mind, and it was actually I had to delete a lot of stuff, which is good. You know that in writing a book, you end up the editing process is so important, and this has gone through so many rounds of edits. I started actually, Mark, listening to my lectures and re-listening to my speeches, and I would slow down and say, "Ooh, that's a good point. I like that. I want to do a chapter on that." Because, I mean, you know, I give hundreds of speeches a year, and I've given thousands over the last decade, and we record all of them. And what a great launching off.
Come back when you can stay longer, Patrick.
You can listen to your own thoughts, and you can say, oh, I want to do more research on that. And so, again, the editing process is what's so important.
I didn't want to leave this out here. I'm afraid Bird's going to shit on it.
And, you know, we start with this big idea and this big picture. And then also, I try to talk to people much smarter than I am and get their opinion and talk about what they want to hear and what they want to see. And so It's a tough process. You know it, Mark. I mean, you're a legend when it comes to publishing books, some of the most popular books of the last decade. It is not easy, I'll tell you what. And it is something that's a great labor. And it's a celebratory week. It's our book launch week. It's been a bestseller in multiple categories, and we're really thankful for that. And we want to see it continue and see that momentum grow.
I can look.
To write a book or paint a painting, it takes two people. One person to
Doesn't look like it.
One person to tell them to stop.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. Cut 5. Go ahead. I'm very excited for you. This is a fantastic book. I get tons of books all year, and I don't bring all the authors on because this isn't, book notes on C-SPAN. On the other hand, if the author is compelling and the book is compelling, then it's compelling, period. And you're a compelling individual. You've done a lot in your relative.
I can tell you this, Matt. Whenever I go live, you might as well assume that Rusty's in my chat. Might as well just, whether she's here or not, you might as well assume she is. I know she's in Vegas because she's got Mammy Tammy is fucking, she's going to implode. We're going to harpoon that fucking whale, and the Eskimos are going to have oil for their lamps.
Covers the culture. It covers our republic. And within the republic, it covers the central government and the states. And then he addresses each one individually. And then at the end, he ends with, hey, look, and above all else, faith. I'm a practicing Christian. I believe in my faith. For those of us who are Christians, we need to get back to our spiritual belief system. Explain that.
Yeah, and Mark, thank you for all that. That's really means a lot for you saying make it highly readable. You're exactly right. I believe that
you know what
is collapsing largely because we've lost our.
This is something I'm glad about, that I'm not like you, Wigan. I didn't do this with Rusty just to spite you, because I'm not a spiteful person. You are very spiteful. You're not a Christian. You're not a Christian. Neither is Daughter of Truth. You can call yourself one, but you don't practice it. No, you don't practice it. A real Christian, if they don't like somebody, they ignore them. They don't go after them. You act like I slapped your daughter or something. You act like I actually reached into your personal life and had an ill effect on your well-being. Rusty, she's got you right by the nads. You're very disrespectful to that person. I don't care what she did. It takes two to fight. 6 of one, half dozen the other. I was there for the whole fucking thing. Well, some of it I wasn't privy to. But Rusty let it known. Rusty doesn't lie. Rusty just, she made the comment. I knew she was joking. It's my job to start rumors. When I know full well she's, even if she is starting rumors, not like JC and you and Monica and Kellyanne and Coffee Man and Randy, and the fucking list goes on. Nem, all people that go along with it. Where are you, 6 feet under? I know you didn't like me. But I fucking proved it to you. You told JC's chat, and they still, that fucking idiot Mickey Mike or whoever fucking does it. Chef, Walter Byrne. Billy thinks he's a chef. Well, let's ask 6 feet under. Because I was asking questions about cooking and baking that these fuckers couldn't answer. And simple questions. Wigan, I'm gonna pound on you like a fucking drum.
Was able to influence so many young people. Truly so. Brought an enthusiasm to it. You know, he loved life, didn't he? And then snuffed out with an assassin's bullet. I don't think Charlie could have ever dreamt, no matter how much security you had, that would occur. No way. Of all places, Utah, on a college campus, in the middle of an event with 2,000 people on a sunny day. On a sunny day.
There's Wiggin in Vegas. He'd rather fap to Charlie than fuck Rain.
But that's the kind of voice and the kind of thinking that will live on forever.
I got a surprise for you tonight, Wiggin.
I believe so. I'll be right back.
Been wanting to do this for a while.
News Talk
It's gonna happen now.
WMAL, making sense of the news.
You're fucked, Wiggin.
It's sunshine savings at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX. Beautiful, low miles, just $27,999.
Tonight, Wiggin, I'm everything you type, and it doesn't matter what account you use. I'm gonna clone your fucking dumb ass, and I'm gonna repeat what you say in my chat.
The used car leader.
I'm starting with this comment I'm looking at right now.
Ain't no rookie, it's DirecTV. They make it easy to find your pro and college teams across live TV and streaming apps so you never miss a moment. And with access to your game stats and scores in one place, it's good. It's DirecTV like you've never seen it. Visit DirecTV.com today. Internet-connected Gemini device and separate subscriptions required. New residential customers auto renews monthly. Cancel anytime. Equipment lease required. Unreturned device.
Cocksucker.
Restrictions apply.
It's
I hit the space bar. Fucking habit.
If something happens to you,
and it
will your
changes.
family be protected?
It prints a
The last
different
thing you want is for them
word
to
that is not
lose
that I
their
don't
house
want.
or
You
start
got to
a
tap
family.
the right spot.
With Ethos, you can get up to $2 million in coverage in as little as 10 minutes, all online. Plus, there's no medical exam. Just answer a few
Wow.
questions. Ethos, life insurance made easy. Get your free quote at ethos.com/easy. That's ETHOS.com/easy.
The NFL season is rolling. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code HEART. That's code HEART to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
He posted that in Vegas.
In Connecticut, help is available.
He posted that in Vegas.
789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resorting.
He fucking posted that in Vegas right there. Tom, Matt, anybody else in here? LD, you still here, LD?
Subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta. Around the world, more than 60 million people are living with AFib, or atrial fibrillation. That's an irregular and often rapid heartbeat. Now, AFib can put you at greater risk for a heart attack, stroke, and early death. There are treatments, but what if I told you there was something pretty simple that you could do to lower your risk of AFib and other heart rhythm abnormalities as well? Well, according to this new study out of Scotland, all you need to do is go for a brisk walk. The great thing about walking is that it is accessible to everyone. You don't need to spend money going to a gym. You don't need to buy equipment. Just walk out of your front door and you keep going. Well, researchers found a lot of the benefit was due to the fact that walking faster seems to reduce cholesterol, glucose, and your blood pressure. It also makes you less likely to put on weight, and all those things can decrease your risk of AFib. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you know better.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Most people have no idea there's an invisible gap in their home's protection. This invisible threat is house stealing. Con artists pick a house, they transfer the deed.
Because Wigan blocks me.
By obtaining the forms.
Go watch this.
And filing the paperwork with proper authorities. Now they own the home. Protect your home from this invisible gap. Check on your home's title right now at HomeTitleLock.com. Be sure to use promo code RADIO, and they will send you a complete title scan of your home's title. And your first 30 days of triple lock title protection is free. HomeTitleLock.com.
Americans love their credit cards, one of the most secure and hassle-free ways to pay. But D.C. politicians want to change that with the Durbin-Marshall credit card bill. Now, this bill lets corporate megastores pick how your credit card is processed, allowing them to use untested payment networks that jeopardize your data security and rewards. Corporate megastores will make more money, and you pay the price. Tell Congress to guard your card, because Americans lose when politicians choose. Learn more at guardyourcard.com, paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
Making sense of your world. Thank you for your insight. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
This is a major wake-up call.
Making sense of the news. WMAL. Making sense of the forecast. Because you never know what Mother Nature has in store. Download the WMAL app to stream us for free.
Well, very short segment when we return. We'll finish up the radio interview about a year ago with Charlie Kirk. And I want to get into another book he wrote in 2020 where I interviewed him on Life, Liberty, and Levin. And we'll get into that as well. You'll see what kind of a mind he had, which was really extraordinary, exceptional. And he's sort of a Renaissance man when you think about it. Very deep thinker, can communicate in plain English in a very compelling way. Brain moves very fast. We see people like this. Got, Shapiro, Hammer, other people. The brain moves fast. Mine moves fast too. My mouth just doesn't move as fast as some of them. But Kirk, my God, look what this barbarian took from us and his beautiful family. We'll be right back.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney.
Fuck you. I hate that fucking does that.
Really silly. If you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/today. Ethos.com/today.
On the BW Parkway northbound in Riverdale, traffic is slow from 450 to Powder Milk Road. Montgomery County, in the loop of the Beltway, stop and go from 270 to Colesville Road. Into Tyson's on the inner loop of the Beltway. It's jammed up between 123 and the Clara Barton Parkway. 66 westbound in Centerville is slow from 29 to Sudley Road. In 95 southbound in Newington, jammed up between the Fairfax County Parkway and 123. And now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Storm Watch 7 forecast.
Tonight, mostly cloudy, low 59 in town. Tomorrow, turning mostly sunny and warmer, high 82.
It's sunshine savings at Winter Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX, beautiful, low miles, just $27,999. A 2018 Toyota 4Runner, 59,000 miles, would look perfect in your driveway. Hey, the sun is shining at Widget Auto Sales on out of Washington Street, and see them online at widgetautosales.com, the used car leader.
For a limited time, get $20 off select meds at Chewy Pharmacy when you spend over $49. Flea and tick prevention? Yep. Allergy meds? Those two. pain medications, on sale, and much more. For life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
The NFL season is rolling. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code HEART. That's code HEART to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Agent eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Fees may apply in Illinois, Lloyd, and Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
It is fucking funny.
For new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and virtual use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/.
I'm not ignoring you, Justine. I'm busy doing something else. So I say hello. Don't say that. Thanks for the ignore. I don't want to see it.
It's the ultimate season to score, powered by TCL, the official TV partner of the NFL. And believe me, football has
Justine, it looks like Jaro and Tammy broke up again. He's having a hard time controlling his monkeys.
You'll feel like you're standing on the sidelines. Whether it's game-winning touchdowns, blockbuster movies, or late-night gaming marathons, TCL delivers performance that brings it all to life. TCL is making it easier than ever to upgrade with savings up to 50% off select models. From the flagship QM8K with its incredible picture and sound to the versatile QM6K, there's a TCL designed for your home. Don't just watch the game, own it. TCL is the official TV partner of the NFL, and football has never looked better. Available at all major retailers. Visit TCL.com for details. TCL, the ultimate season to score.
Making sense of your world. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Greatly appreciated.
Making sense of the news. Chris Plant, weekdays 9 to noon on 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news.
Well, you know, there's $37 trillion in debt. When you really think about the real debt, entitlement programs are $300 trillion, so we'll never pay that back. Smart thing to do on our country's debt is an impact on paper, our currency.
Repetition.
Tightening money.
Fight my robot. I'm not fighting your robot. I'm just timing it.
Now, my trusted friends at Monetary Gold are standing by to help you. You can call them right now at 877-NOW-GOLD, 877-NOW-GOLD. Or visit marklovesgold.com, marklovesgold.com. For the first time since 1996, central banks across the globe are holding more gold than ever before. There's a massive vote of confidence in the value of gold and what it means for economists and you to safeguard your financial security. You all know that I've been an investor in gold for years and believe it, and so much that I diversified with it. And I believe that's one of the best ways to protect yourself financially. So you can call right now. They're there, 877-NOW-GOLD, 877-NOW-GOLD, or visit marklovesgold.com, marklovesgold.com, 877-NOW-GOLD. Performance may vary. Always consult your financial and tax professional before making any investment decision. And then the last clip from the radio interview about a year ago with Charlie Kirk, cut 6 go. Folks, I think you'll really be fascinated by this book, and I actually think you're going to be inspired by this book. Right-Wing Revolution, How to Beat the Woke and Save the West. Go to Amazon.com right now. They'll deliver it to your door tomorrow. We've got a great publishing group there, Winning Team Publishing, and our buddy Sergio Gore, who's a dear friend of both of ours, as you're a dear friend of mine and my wife. Folks, again, I want to encourage you to grab a copy of this book. And you know what else? A lot of books are depressing. This book is not depressing. You're able to go through these depressing books and say, hey, look, don't whine about it. Don't complain about it. Don't sulk about it. here's some ideas on what we need to do about it. And so it's not a Debbie Downer book. It's a book that invigorates. And also part of the purpose of this book.
No, that's right. And Mark, I want to celebrate one part. Thank you for mentioning it. It's so important. There is so much negativity in the conservative movement. Thanks to your work for decades, Mark, and the work of your patriots and your audience, we're in a better position
What do you want?
to the Second Amendment than we were 20 years ago. We're in a better position when it comes to private property rights than we were 20 years ago when it comes to the federal bench. The Supreme Court is better than.
What do you want, kiddos?
We celebrate how we've actually.
You want something?
As a conservative movement. And how did we get there? What can we learn from it? Well, and also we're in a better position in the fight for life. If you think about
I see your fucking lips moving, but there's nothing being said.
allowing the left to determine the terms of the debate, consolidating people and patriots of different backgrounds and different areas of the country. If you would have said 10 years ago that Roe versus Wade would be repealed, people would vote you funny. If you would have said, 15 years ago that you would have open carry reciprocity.
Say something, kiddos. I hear background.
No way.
No, you haven't. What do you want?
Nothing.
And why are you here?
I don't know. I was bored.
Well, this ain't the place to come if you're bored. You're welcome out here. You stabbed me. You stabbed me in the back. You stabbed me.
You stabbed me in the back.
No, I didn't. I didn't stab anybody.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
You think so?
We have 330 million people. There are more decent than indecent people in this country. Every one of our problems, and we say this in the book, is self-inflicted. Nobody is making this happen to us. Decline is a choice. An open border is a choice. Inflation is a choice. Debt is a choice. And so we need to choose to no longer do those things. We believe a big part of that choice is getting Donald Trump back into the Oval Office, but it needs to be a complete nationwide.
This is Charlie Kirk interview with Mark Levin over a year ago.
I believe our best days can't be ahead. And I'm not just giving that cliche Morning in America speech that so many of these rhino politicians give. I believe truly, and I've traveled this country, I've been in the grassroots, I know the people. They are begging for that kind of revival. We put forward what we believe is the best path for that kind of a blueprint, because we have so much to be thankful for. This is still a great country, the greatest in the world. We need to change the attitude, change the mindset, because everything that is happening right now is a series of choices with dire and heavy consequences. And I'm going to continue to bet on the American people. I really will. I think the combined wisdom of the American people supersedes the arrogance and the mistakes of America's ruling class. And I think November will be the first chapter in that national revival.
Well, he was right. And extraordinary, isn't it? Extraordinary. I feel like I can text him right now. It's extraordinary. And yet, about 4 years earlier, he had a different book. His book, The MAGA Doctor.
In case you're wondering, kiddos, I'm grinning at my side chat.
Another fascinating interview because of him. Let's start that now as well. March 2020, I'm interviewing Charlie on Life, Liberty, and Levin. Cut 7, go. You're known to our audience, Turning Point USA, but I wanted to have you here because these Bernie Sanders movement, we're told it's a youth movement. We're told the Republicans might as well resign to the fact that the youth are going to go Democrat, worse, socialist. And I want to explore this with you. I think this is a very, very important topic. And you've also written a magnificent book, The MAGA Doctrine, the only ideas that will win the future. And really, it relates to the topic. So let's jump in here. First of all, I have said that conservatives better stop celebrating what the Democrats are going through with Bernie Sanders. The Democrat Party is the biggest political party in the country. The fact that there are a lot of people voting for a Marxist, they can call him a democratic socialist all they want. I know what he is. He knows I know what he is. He won't come and sit in that chair where you're sitting right now, so he and I can discuss it. This is very troubling to me. And I think we should be rooting for Bernie Sanders to be the nominee of the Democrat Party. Am I wrong?
You're totally correct. In fact, when I go to conservative groups across the country and I say, Bernie Sanders can be president of the United States, I'm usually met with people scoffing and dismissing it. It can happen. When I visit college campuses more so than almost anyone on the conservative circuit. Turning Point USA, we're on 2,000 high school and college campuses across the country. I'm getting daily, if not hourly.
Bye, kiddos. See you later.
Happening on the ground, and I can tell you that.
If you said anything,
Base of support
I didn't hear it.
That can grow, rather significantly.
I'm getting pretty good at these controls, JC. Remember how you used to fucking, fix your mic. Fix your microphone. I'm on a phone, and you want me to fix my microphone. Well, they changed the fucking settings and shit on that. They do it through the algorithm.
By a broken culture, and a culture that we as
somebody's got to program it
enough, especially on college campuses.
Basically, we're all bots. We're just operating a robot.
And the thousands of professors that occupy most of the history.
They murdered Charlie Kirk.
Have been teaching the next generation.
I was out in the countryside riding around on a motorcycle.
American history properly, if not at all.
Wow.
They've not been teaching them the founding of our country.
Thinking, geez, wouldn't take much. The deer run out in front of me, fucking on this thing, I'd be dead.
If you're not thankful for
one accident you get on a motorcycle, if you live through it, you might be lucky.
And it's rooted in no understanding of economics, no understanding of what the idea of free actually means. And so what I do.
Let's talk economics, Wiggin. Do you like to say that the Rothschilds control all the money in the United States, all the banks, right? The whole world. I mean, some of them think out there that Rothschilds they're causing they have an effect on global warming and climate change. You go to Europe, they tax farmers because the cows fart, and they claim that flatulence is causing global warming.
That Bernie Sanders is the end result of what's been going on for decades in government schools, in colleges and universities, with pretty much a monopoly of ideology, a monopoly of faculty ideologues, and that it's starting to have consequences, serious consequences. And you see Republicans, and I see some who are in broadcast, and they're actually giddy. And we don't know if Bernie Sanders will be the nominee, but the fact that we don't know, to me, is problematic. I posted something when I was in Israel, and I said, my fellow conservatives, what are you cheering about?
I totally agree with you.
And not only that, he has moved the Democrat Party, and so have others. AOC, Tlaib, Omar, really fringe characters. Mm-hmm. They've moved the center of the Democrat Party. They've moved the center of the political debate. And this is something we have to battle and be aware of, is it not?
Look, we have to understand that whatever happens on college campuses will soon happen in the halls of Congress. And we should not be cheering on the rise of a Marxist in our country in any form, shape whatsoever. We defeated communism when the Berlin Wall fell down. But then we fell asleep at the wheel, and we've allowed the same Marxist ideas to infiltrate the minds of our most prized possession in our country, which is our young people. And so you're exactly right, Mark, when you say that we should not be celebrating the rise of a Marxist. And you're all of a sudden seeing ideas that otherwise would be considered radical in the Democrat Party now become mainstream. And so I get people ask me all the time, what can we do about this? What can I do about the rise of socialism in our country? And you hit the nail on the head. It's government-run schools that are
you've never seen it.
Once again, Wiggins said, "Oh, Tammy's never coming back in my chat." And there's Wiggin over there telling JC, "Oh, thank you for making all this public." JC just trashed the governor of Utah. She just trashed him. Vanguard said, "No, American TV shows are." And now she's saying she's upset. I don't know what Tammy said because I have no idea what's going on there. Where Tammy's, I see what's going on now. So whatever she said, I have no idea. I can just imagine what it is because she says all kinds of stupid shit. And now she's fucking happy that Charlie Kirk's been murdered. That's what I see right now. Our Queen T Royal is fucking celebrating the death because he was murdered because he's a Trumper. So, JC, you gonna let these fuckers sit on your panel and trash America and not let us up there? I'll just do it here, JC. I'm gonna mute myself again, and I'm gonna sit here and listen to your fucking dumbass.
Plus over $200 off.
You start by using the same.
All right, never mind, because he left. That drove him out, Rocky, when I posted that at you. Charlie trying to come up here again. I told you, Charlie.
Because we understand how you
I could have banned you.
Our plan started just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who have made the switch.
JC's going to bite the dust pretty soon, Justine. That's who's going to bite the dust.
Making sense of your world. I don't know where to begin. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
I want to hear the news because I have, but I'm listening to this because Kittles went right back to her chat and she let him right up on the fucking panel. You're not coming up, Charlie, unless Rocky. Hey, Rocky, he's back if you want to come up. Charlie wants to talk to you, Rocky. If Rocky comes up, Charlie, I'll let you come up. If not, then I don't want to talk to you. I'm done with you, Charlie. Bye. You can wait. I'm listening to the news.
That's what they're saying. And I'm sick to my stomach, too. You're sick to your stomach. You're emotionally.
Wiggin has no shame.
Off balance. I mean, this one, the murder is horrendous, absolutely horrendous. But this one has a different feel to it, doesn't it, Rich? It just does. It just does. Not because Charlie was famous. Some people knew him, some people didn't. But because he was a ball of energy, living life to its fullest. He wanted everybody else to do the same thing. He could preach on subjects from faith, to economics, to philosophy. That's why he didn't go to college. He was too smart for the professors. That's why. And here's what I'm going to do. There's 2 or 3 more clips of him I want to play. I want you to hear him.
Charlie Kirk
And
interview.
We'll go to the phones because they've been full from the moment we began this program. People are upset. They want to speak. You want to speak. And I want to hear from you. If you're living on credit cards that cover your everyday expenses, well, those interest rates are brutal. They'll have you over a barrel. I keep paying 20.
Remember when Wiggin would talk about, how good this troll is and what you have to be a good troll, and chat credit, chat. You don't have any chat value,
And keep it out of the hands of the banks and the credit card companies that are charging those users.
But I'm not allowed to do that.
Consolidating your debt.
I'm not allowed to bring people in like what I have here right now.
Yeah, but if you combine it with the interest rate you're paying on your credit card, that's what comes out of your pocket.
From both sides of the spectrum. You got crazy and you got crazier.
You can delay 2 mortgage payments, putting even more cash in your hands right away. And American financing is helping home.
Well, that's what that woman does that I watch online there.
$10,000 a year, that's a lot of money.
I don't even want to look at it. Try to think of her name. Not Kate. What the hell is her name?
Just a 10-minute call to a salary-based mortgage consultant. So don't wait.
She goes to events.
Call American Financing today. The number is
Them fucking transitional people, they're fucking some weird. Yeah. Nothing like a 6'4" guy, fucking full of muscle, fucking doing that shit.
APR for Ritz and 5 started 6.327% for well-qualified borrowers. Call 888-900-1828 for details about credit costs and terms.
I've decided this Saturday's Life, Liberty, and Levin will be focusing on my interview with Charlie Kirk. So you'll hear more of the interview. I get to see us sit across from each other. It was the interview I did on Life, Liberty, and Levin March 2020 when COVID was breaking out. And we did it in a special studio in Washington, D.C. that I think I used 3 times.
Liberty Hangout. Bennett is her name.
It's very important to me that we go to Washington, D.C., that I use the studio and that I interview Charlie. Thank God I did. Thank God I did. And Sunday, what I have planned for you, I had planned for Saturday, but I'm going to move it to Sunday, is another 1-hour interview with a gentleman by the name of Youssef, whose father was one of the founders of Hamas. He's never had a TV interview for an hour, and we're gonna change that. We want to hear from him. But Saturday, Life, Liberty, and Levin will be dedicated to Charlie Kirk. And the discussion of his book. And the reason that's important to me, and I'm sure to you, is the ease and flexibility with which he moves from subject to subject, category to category. Great thinker. A real cultural mover. Real cultural mover. We'll be right back.
Every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code HEART. That's code HEART to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
I was right. I predicted it. It's taken this fucking idiot this long to understand that right there. I fucking told him a long time ago. She has no regard for anyone. from 6 years ago when I first met her. This is what he does. He likes to take credit for other people's success and shit. He's mad I'm not sharing my success with him and kissing his ass, wanting to do, doing what he wants me to do. Sorry, Charlie. Hey, Rocky Goldman, Charlie's still in my backstage. I think he wants to talk to you if you want to come up. I guess I could post the link again. I don't mind posting the link. I'm not going to read your comment, Charlie, in my backstage because I really don't give a fuck what you have to say. I don't really want to talk to you, Charlie. You can just sit there. I'm not going to let you up, and I'm not going to ban you either. You can sit here, and you're going to get lectured. Thanks for coming. Take your time, Rocky. Do what you want. I open this chat for people like you, Charlie, and Rusty, and other people, new people too. Not for Charlie. Not for Wiggin. Oh, we need more male streamers. He just needed someone else to bicker with. I'm a lot smarter than the ones he was fighting with, Shannon, JC. Two of the dumbest fuckers out here. That's why we say, we need more male streamers. It's going to implode. JC's going to implode. She's not going to overcome what I'm doing. No. Every day she gets up, she's going to regret doing this shit. Either that or she's going to have to find forgiveness. Not that I want to come back to her chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a Trump supporter. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of what he did. I knew what he was doing. I see it, Then he opened that website, Turning Point USA. I was around when they did that. And he's only 31. 33 years older than him. Old enough to be his dad. At least. I'm surprised when they say he's only 31. Caitlin Bennett, is that woman's name that does Liberty Hangout?
The suspected shooter is among those wounded. America's listening to Fox News. Taking a legislative approach, I'm Sharon Reardon from the Novak Motors News Desk. Good evening. As the official federal takeover of D.C. police comes to an end, legislation to strengthen government...
It's not going to work again, Charlie. No, I don't want... Take a break. Just get out of my face, Charlie. Seriously. I'm not letting you up. And I'm not going to ban you either. Bye. Thank you.
The DC Home Rule Improvement Act, which would give Congress a 60-day review period for DC Council legislation.
No, Charlie. The answer is no. I've let you do it too many times as it is. I'm not doing it anymore. Sick of it. You're not entertaining at all. Especially if I ever decide to monetize my fucking channel. Fucking idiots. Yeah, he's been sitting there for fucking last 20 minutes. And he commented in my back there. No, Charlie. All right, I'm not telling you. Don't ask me again, Charlie. I timed him out. But he can use another account. He has more than one account. He ain't fooling me. They just want to just smack you. Ugh.
we're gonna start to have to say no.
On another front, the board did vote without comment to appeal a judge's ruling last month to reject the massive digital gateway project. John Matthews on WMAL and WMAL.com.
Food prices are still high.
Here's your WMAL traffic and weather from the Hadid.
Fucking gallon of gas where I live is over $3 a gallon. That's a lot for a gallon of gas compared to what it used to be. I first started driving in fucking 50 cents a gallon. Now it was before I was old enough to have a license.
Prince George's County, BW Parkway northbound slow between 450 and Powder Mill. In Montgomery County, the inner loop of the Beltway is stop and go between 270 and Colesville Road. And now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Storm Watch 7 forecast.
Tonight, mostly cloudy, low 59 in town. Tomorrow, turning mostly sunny and warmer, high 82.
It's easy to put off getting life insurance, but
Yeah, some places in the country, it's always cheaper. Like, I used to smoke cigarettes. And then being in the Navy, you on a sub, you got to buy your cigarettes and take them with you because it's not like a surface ship where they have a store and you can go buy stuff on it. Not on a submarine. You want stuff like that, you got to take it yourself.
That's ethos.com/.
$2.50 for a carton of cigarettes. C-store cigarettes, Marlboro, no tax stamp on them at all.
Person or online for only $99. Offer ends September 30th. JumpstartMD.com.
The NFL season is
See, Wiggin wants to be the hero. Now he's in there combating Vanguard. That's like another JC's fucking simp motherfucker. This is what he does. So this is what Queen D did today right here. Why don't you come on up here, Queen? Come on up here, Queen. Come on my panel. You chicken shit. I turned JC down because I wanted to listen to the news, but I heard her say, "Oh, I'm a little upset with Queen T, what she said." No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not, JC.
Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/co/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer. Now on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. Mark Levin.
Once again, make contact with our leader, Mark Levin.
Hello, America. Mark Levin here. Our number is 877-381-3811. 877-381-3811. I'd like to do a little more than we're going to go to your calls. I know you're very, very upset, and I understand that you want to speak, and I want you to speak. I think we're at cut number 9, Mr. Producer, March 2020. I guess Charlie was 26 years old, Rich, 26 years old, with his book, The MAGA Doctrine. He loved Donald Trump, loved him. And I think it's fair to say, the president said it himself, he loved Charlie Kirk. Cut 9, go.
And you look at this progressive movement, which is really the child of Marxism, Hegelism, Rousseauism, pushed over 100 years
ago. By the way, Charlie knew everything I was talking about. He knew about every one of them. Go ahead.
Like Sir Woodrow Wilson and John Dewey, Theodore Roosevelt, and others. You can see it has devoured one institution after another, the media.
Mm-hmm.
The media work from the perspective of the left, social activists, as progressives. You see it every day. You see it on their Sunday shows. You look at Hollywood, same thing. But our public schools, that's where the targeting is taken. Don't teach math without teaching it in a social setting. Don't teach chemistry without teaching it in a social setting, a social engineering setting. And it has an impact on society at some point. As the progressive movement, the radical progressive movement where there was some resistance in the Democrat Party. You had some moderates, some so-called centrists. Has it devoured that party now?
I hope not. I mean, actually, for the good of the country, we should want at least moderate Democrats to have a voice. And there's nothing good for the future of our republic, this gift that we've been given, to have the opposition party go full Rousseauian Marxist. I'm so glad you mentioned Rousseau, because that he was the gateway to Karl Marx. And Plato was really the gateway to Rousseau. And what the big conversation is...
You're well read, the Republic and so forth. Good.
Thank you. And Aristotle and Plato, who, of course, was the age-old student and teacher dynamic. Of course, Socrates taught Plato, Plato taught Aristotle, but Aristotle disagreed with Plato on one fundamental thing. He disagreed on a lot, which is private property a good thing or a bad thing? Plato said bad thing, get rid of private property. Plato also argued against the nuclear family. Aristotle said, no, I think private property serves a role. I think that if you try to take people's stuff away, all of a sudden you're going to take away their meaning and their ability to pass on wealth and ideas to the next generation. This divide between Aristotle and Plato is playing out today in our politics. And we have to understand that Bernie Sanders does not believe private property is a right. And we kind of stayed away from this as conservatives. We don't mention that in the original drafts of some of our founding documents. It was life, liberty, and private property. And you informed me this at a young age by listening to your radio show. Now, why is that important? Well, if you don't believe that being able to own private property is a right, well, then of course we can take away 1/6 of the American economy and healthcare. If you don't believe private property is a right, then you actually don't own your own speech.
This is a great point. And, Madison did an entire essay on private property, how it's more than physical and material. Private property is what's in your head. And private property is what you have to say. Private property is crucial. And the reason why the left rejects private property is it's one of the barriers against their agenda, against their ideology. And that's why they attack it constantly. They don't care about billionaires because they're really attacking the so-called middle class.
That's exactly.
It's the middle class whose wealth is redistributed, who is controlled with their health care and all the rest of it. They can talk about billionaires all they want.
That's right. Well, and going back to Rousseau, to kind of complete the point, he was one of the most amazing hypocrites in philosophical history. He was someone that argued that private property was the worst thing ever, yet he lived like a plutocrat and as essentially part of the 1%. And so to your point, you have people in the so-called ruling class that are arguing for Marxism. What they're really arguing for is more power and control for themselves. They actually don't want to live under the very proposals that they are offering to the populace or offering to the people, and they're offering to the citizenry. And so what I think is so instrumental here, though, is if the left had their way, what would they allow in terms of private property? Because they would take our guns away. They would take our speech away. They would take our right to privacy away in the Fourth Amendment. And so this is the fundamental disagreement right now, where if any journalist had an ounce of integrity, they would look Senator Sanders in the eye and they'd say, do you believe private property is a right? And he'd probably try to dance away from it, but eventually he would say no. And that's the core debate that's happening right now.
And what is private property? Private property is the manifestation of your physical and intellectual labor. Yes. You get up in the morning, most of us, you work.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, man.
Existence.
Yeah, I didn't learn about it until about an hour or so ago, hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I learned about it recently. I was like, scrolling through Facebook, and someone was like, fuck the leftists, they killed an angel. And I'm like, what? And they're like, I thought it was fake news at first. I was like, nah, no way they clipped fucking Charlie.
What do you mean you thought it was great news? What are you talking about?
No, I said I thought it was fake news.
Oh, fake news. I thought you said great news.
Someone, yeah, they had like his the years like he was born and today's date, and I was like, nah, bro, there's no way that's fucking real. That's crazy, man. They didn't catch the person that did it, right?
I don't. Right now, Mark Levin's play. He did an interview. Mark Levin interviewed Charlie Kirk over a year ago, and he's playing it. That's what I've been listening to.
Did they catch the person? They didn't catch the person.
I don't know. I haven't heard all if they got the guy in custody, if he's dead, or what the fuck's going on. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. All I know in chat, I see in chat, and there's There's JC and that fucking Tammy Holt fucking running your suck fuck. Tammy Holt taking, just a Trump lover, big deal. He got killed. Oh, the devil did it because he's
Good. So I guess we should just go shoot all the fucking liberal, people that want to go talk and speak their mind.
Yeah, I want to listen to the news. All right, I'm gonna open my panel up at 9:00 and we'll discuss this shit. How's that sound? Because I want to hear this. I appreciate it, LD.
Yeah, he had a few choice words for Tim Kaine the other day too. And then finally,
hard to talk about something when you don't know anything about it. And learning this is not. This is horrible. Another Kate Steinle.
I played Charlie Kirk's epic defense.
Another woman, being stabbed in the neck on a transit bus.
Charlie came under attack by the Islamists.
Everybody just stands there and looks.
Some called him an anti-Semite. I never called him an anti-Semite.
Oh, I don't know what happened at the college. Obviously, they shot him. He was, they go to college campuses and they set up a booth. And, they talk politics and current events. What the fuck? JC, you're a piece of. You know what?
An American patriot.
I'm gonna address you right now, you fucking bitch, JC. You should come up here, JC, but you don't dare. You're not gonna let me up on your panel and talk to me one-on-one. I know that. And how about you, Wiggin, over there trying to take credit? You're gonna destroy. Is he your next one? Is Vanguard the next one you're gonna destroy? How come you didn't destroy that fucker 4 years ago? And the same thing with Tammy. How many fallouts have you had with fucking Tammy? Rusty's right on point. I don't know what happened there, what's going on in there. I try to stay out of the women's locker room. But I like watching. At least I can, look through the hole and see what's going on. Come on up and call me pervert, Wiggin, will you please? What's more perverted than what you're doing? You're paying some woman 30 years younger than you, and she's accepting it. It says more about her than what it says about you. And then you got Will Durant. Yeah. I'll say this about Will Durant. He's a Trump supporter.
Even though his foreign policy ideas, to me, there are little areas that he and I can disagree in. But his heart is in the right place, and his brain is in the right place, too. I want you to listen to this because he's at this event and he's being challenged about Israel's existence, Israel's history, because the Palestinians have a propaganda campaign where they want you to believe that they were the first in the Holy Land, and the Jews are the interlopers. They're not the...
Matt, reason I did that is because Stephen Sean is over there, and she trashes me, and she doesn't really know me. All right? She was one of the ones in Vegas saying that I was in there cloning somebody. It's Billy Hayden. I know it is. It's Billy cloning Wolfie. That's not Wolfie. That's Billy cloning her. So, Steph, you don't know me. You think you know me. And you block and you say fucking, you make snot remarks. You're a snot, Steph. I can say that. Yeah. Yeah, you're a snot. Yeah. Never done anything to you either. And there's Tammy Holt.
Of the city of Jerusalem. It is the city of Jerusalem. In other words, it predates it. That's how old this is. And the city of David was created by King David and King Solomon. And you go through there and you touch the walls and you see the steps. And now they have the pool that millions and millions of people went to this special pool, including Jesus, by the way. Just incredible.
And so Charlie references that, and he knows his Bible, and he's not very happy with this constant yammering and yelling from the audience about the Jews, they're in our homeland and so forth. It's the indigenous homeland of the Jews. So here's Charlie Kirk about a month ago. Go.
What religion was Jesus? What did he believe? Well, obviously he's a Jew. Where was Jesus born?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Okay, and so, and he was raised in Nazareth, and he walked on the water in Capernaum. What country are those places in right now? What does it matter? It does matter. You know why? Because when I went to Israel, I came in contact with the living God that walked on water and rose Lazarus from the dead. When I went to Israel, I saw the Bible come to life. When I went to Israel, I saw Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Sarah, Rebecca, and Leah in the Hall of the Patriarchs. When I went to Israel, when I read his Bible stories, popped open, and I said, this is the Word of God. This is real. These are not fairy tales or fables or things that we tell our kids. When I went to Israel, I was able to cry where Jesus cried, where he was betrayed by Judas and arrested, where he rose from the dead and gives us eternal life. I am not an apologist for Israel, but I reject wholeheartedly this narrative. Christians who turn their back on Israel, it says in Genesis and Romans and 1 Thessalonians, Paul said you will bless the Jews. If you bless Israel, you will be blessed. If you scorn Israel, you will be scorned. There is a diabolical satanic agenda every single day.
How about it, Tammy? Are you glad Charlie Kirk got murdered today, Tammy Holt? Because that's what happened in YouTube chat today. And now you got my attention, Tammy. Because you're pretty fucking ignorant. I've been calling you out on this shit all the time. And JC sits there and lets you do it.
God, what an awful day. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
The NFL season is rolling. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code HEART. That's code HEART to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5.
Worse than that, JC allowing Tammy to fucking do her bullshit is Wiggin allowing Tammy to do it. And now they're what, fighting again? Why would you ever reinstate her, Wiggin? Now look. And you're in JC's chat. Let's see. Did I copy the fucking thing? Right there. You want to explain this, JC? Him posting this in your chat? JC? Yeah. I was a little upset with green tea today. Oh, you're just a little upset. Okay. All right, JC, just a little upset. Another American preaching the Constitution, and you guys are glad he got murdered just because he's a Trump supporter. Rocky, Tom, this is boiling my blood. I want to go visit Tammy. You're lucky I don't live close to you, Tammy, because I'd wait for you to leave, and I would confront you. And I'd like to see you pull a box cutter out on me. Fucking fat bitch. Some ugly bitch like you come at me with a knife. I'm not going to care. You're a woman. I'm going to knock your fucking ass out. So should we celebrate in the death of JC's husband and her dad and her mom? She put both her mom and her husband in a fucking nursing home, right?
And everything in between. It's a constant juggle of tasks, systems.
JC gets offended when you repeat things that she says about herself.
Meet Bamboo HR. Trusted by over 34,000 companies, it handles all your HR tasks, payroll, benefits, and time tracking, so your team and your company can grow as fast as, well, Bamboo. And Bamboo HR software is actually easy to use. One simple system that pulls all your people data together in one place, so you can ditch scattered systems and wasted hours on tasks that should only take minutes. Because when HR is easier, you can focus on what matters most, your people. HR is hard. Bamboo HR is easy. Ready to simplify all your HR tasks? For a limited time, get a $100 Visa.
Then you have this guy in Boston calls himself DA. I'm doing the destruction of Tammy.
Terms and conditions apply.
You didn't destroy Tammy. She's still there. There she is.
Some of America's most cherished values are being challenged.
Wiggins she's been on Wiggins' panel for the last fucking 2 months.
Why I proudly support AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. AMAC is the conservative alternative, offering not only a
What are you gonna do, Wiggin?
values, but real benefits
Huh?
and discounts that make a difference in your everyday.
You like it when I say your name? You want to take off? I make them talk about me.
Travel, insurance, prescription services, and so much more, along with helpful tools and resources.
Tom, at the very least, she's a bigot.
One of the best parts, look at the AMAC magazine packed with
The difference between bigot and racist, a racist will actually kill the person. JC's not killing anybody. She's just a bigot. She wishes death on him.
So go to amac.us/Levin, amac.us/LEVIN. Join right now.
This guy that did who shot Charlie Kirk, that's a racist thing to do. It's racism.
Making sense of your world. There are a lot of things that really tick me off. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Read the law.
Making sense of the news.
Then you got JC up there denigrating the Utah governor. Fuck you, JC. I hate you, JC. And I'm going to show it.
Spends his life on MSNBC spewing poison against the president, but now he's stepped over the line.
This is going to make you sick.
And he should be fired. Others have said it, and I want to join that sentiment. Here part is what he said. Cut 11, go.
We don't know any of the full details of this. We don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this. But following up on what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions.
Oh, assassinations? You see, you punk. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm glad that I wasn't in the same room with this guy. Seriously. Just another day over at MSNBC with political flim-flam. If you're Trump, you're Charlie Kirk, or you're Rush Limbaugh, or any of these, you deserve it. Pretty much you deserve it because you're full of hate. These media conglomerates have a responsibility to clean house when they come up against pieces of crap like this guy. They have a responsibility. MSNBC. During our breaking news coverage of the shooting of Charlie Kirk, Matthew Dowd made comments that were inappropriate, insensitive, and unacceptable, said Cutler, Rebecca Cutler, MSNBC president, in a statement. We apologize for his statements, as has he. There's no place for violence in American political or otherwise. Okay, fire his ass. And he's not alone. Here's Katie Tur on MSNBC. Cut 12, go.
Charlie Kirk is a divisive figure, polarizing, lightning rod, whatever term you want to use. Why?
Well, he's one of MAGA's most prominent voices online.
This is the shit Queen T watches.
As we were just talking about a moment ago with Alan, after one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C.
Allegedly attacked.
Beaten to a pulp almost within an inch of his life. Go ahead.
As justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control, the carjacking situation. He used that. And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but
no, kiddos,
you can imagine the
don't bother
administration
me.
using this as a justification for
Not in the
something.
mood.
I must admit,
Go away.
I'm at a loss to guess.
I'm not letting you up.
I must
You can
admit
just sit
that-
there.
That Kerr should go too. Katie Turd. should
Not
go.
letting you up. I don't want to talk to you.
I'm just going to use this as a justification.
Wait a minute.
To do something else. I'm at a loss.
Hey,
to
Rocky, if
do.
you're in the chat, Kittles is backstage. If anybody wants to talk to him, if you guys want to come up, I'll post the link and I'll let that dumb fuck up. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I want to talk to Charlie. So Kittles is in my backstage, but I don't feel like talking to him.
That Comcast that owns MSNBC, well, I guess it sold it to somebody. Who knows? But that this is allowed to take place. It really
You got an itch.
I mean, you even have Democrat Party leaders for at least one day put aside this sort of stuff.
I'm mad at you, Kittles.
Actually,
Fuck you.
responsible statements. But
You're not coming up.
This is MSNBC.
And I'm not kicking you or banning you either. You can just sit there.
You ever just want to turn off the news and
In fact, I'm getting hungry. I need to go out and make a sandwich or something. Bought more groceries today.
In order to be a good citizen, well, we have to
I bought something to cook, and I need to clarify butter so I can get the pan hot because it needs a little bit of grease to cook.
The Federalist. Oh man, I'm gonna love this. The Federalist.
When you can't deep fat fry, there's a way to pan fry it, and it'll come out the same way. I know the secret.
The United States Constitution established a government strong enough to secure the rights of citizens and safe enough to wield that power.
Why should I let you up?
My course on the Federalist.
Tell me in my side chat why I should let you up. Why should I let you up? Why should I entertain you?
Folks, go right to levinforhillsdale.com to enroll. It's easy to get started. That's LEVIN for Hillsdale.com to register.
About what?
Free. levinforhillsdale.com.
What is there for you and I to talk about? We don't have anything in common, Kittles. You're doing the same thing that he did with Queen T, right? 1 minute fucking Wiggin likes you, and then he kicks you, and then he likes you again. Post it in my side chat. What's on your mind? Because I don't really want you up here. I'm serious.
Join today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio.
No, I'm not letting you up. You got something to say to me, post it in the side chat. I'm not letting you up. You're not coming up here. No. I'm listening to the news. It's 8:32. I said I was going to open the panel at 9 o'clock. Keep bugging me. I'll just fucking go off air and come back later. That's what Wiggin really loves. As soon as I end this, that fucker will go live. He knows I'm sitting around waiting for him to go live. JC's live. Go over there. You were over there earlier. Will Durant is live. Go to Will Durant's chat. You know how to get there? There, I'll tell you how to get. I'll tell you how to get to Will Durant's chat. You just do this. You just type in this right here. You don't need the capital letters. You just type. You don't even need the @ sign. You just type in Will Durant 79. All right, and he's live. There's more people. There's 41 people in JC's chat.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com/metal. That's NUTRAFOL.com.
And there's 20 people in Will Durant's chat. So everybody's either at JC's or Will Durant's. If you want to bicker and argue, that's where you need to go. I really don't have anything to talk to you about, kiddos. You have nothing that I want to hear. Sorry. I'm at that point. You guys have fucking tried my patience, and now I've completely lost my patience with you guys, and I'm going to handle it my way. I come here to enjoy this platform, and you guys are doing everything you can to try to make me quit.
Go to eatiqbar.com and enter code TASTE to get 20% off.
Now, I really don't care what goes on in Will Chat.
Again, go to eatiqbar.com and enter code TASTE.
Is in the end, he'll end up doing the right thing. JC, on the other hand, and Wigan, they need conflict. That's the only way they can operate, conflict, because they don't have anything else. They think they're funny.
Making sense of your world.
Greatly appreciated.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
I love listening to you.
Making sense of the news.
DA is such a fucking dummy. Wow, he's fucking dumb.
Weekday mornings from 5 to 9 on WMAL.
Don't analyze the funny out of it. Like that even has any meaning. Fucking stupid.
All right.
You really are stupid, DA.
Take some calls, folks.
Chicken shit, motherfucker.
Let's see here. I'll just go from the top down, okay? Len in Mineral Well, Texas, XM Satellite. Len, go right ahead, please.
Yes, sir, Mark. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
I'm an old infantryman. Yeah, I never served in combat. I was a Cold Warrior. But when I heard about Charlie Kirk today, I cried.
I'm a veteran of the Cold War.
It broke my heart.
So he was in during the 80s.
I mean,
This guy.
It really did. Charlie was a great guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it just broke my heart, man.
I think really everybody who's heard about this, almost everybody, who's not, an ideologue on the left or something like that, is very, very upset. Very upset. And I get what you're feeling completely. I really do.
I'm so mad I can't see straight.
That's where I am now. That's where I'm so
because he
pissed
talked to
off.
me about it a few years ago, I think.
And this guy's
So-
calling the loose.
Yes, we were going to do
Where
this.
do
You
you
guys are
find
like,
this guy?
whoa, Will, you just went
Too
low.
bad,
You just
it's
went
not Texas
really
or
low on rate. Yeah, I
Florida.
did. I didn't.
Well,
Probably
Utah's
there
pretty
will be
tough
more
too.
coming,
But
guys.
they better
It's not
find
going
this
to be
guy
pretty.
because
It's going to be war is hell, guys. There's a
he's not
reason
running
why
around the
war is hell.
countryside for the
Because
next
if it
3
wasn't,
months. All right, Len, thank you,
people
my
would want
friend. Let's go
do
to
it
Al,
all the
Munster,
time.
Indiana, on the
It
mark of
has to
an
be
app. Go
fast.
right
It
ahead,
has to be
please.
brutal because we don't want these prolonged wars.
Now there or
Okay?
not?
It serves as a deterrent. If somebody fucks with you, hit the
Move
back so
on.
fucking hard
Kathleen, Long
that
Island,
their
New
head
York,
is
the great
spinning and
WABC.
that
Go
they'll
right
never
ahead, please.
dream of fucking with you again. That's my philosophy. That's what I do. If somebody messes with you, it's not just about revenge. It's about a deterrent. You got to deter these assholes, or you will have people fucking with you every day of your life. Okay, Wayne and GT have similar features, and they're related. That's just creepy, says Tiffany. Oh, a sweet little nasty shot.
This show
Why
is
not?
absolutely beautiful, and I know you just prepped for it. But I'm sure your plans changed with the show.
I don't know now if he has it blocked still, but that's why I can't watch his chat because there's Tiffany, and I don't want to see Tiffany either. She tried. She come up here a little while ago, and then I let Rusty up, and she ran away. That was really chicken shit of her to do that. JC fears Rusty. Tiffany fears Rusty. Tammy fears Rusty. Monica fears Rusty. Yep. And Wigan fears Rusty. Of all the people that fears Rusty the most, it's Jarl Wigan. Fucking Tom Dumbfuck. Sorry about the name, Tom. Tom, if I were you, I'd fucking use a different name. I'd change that. Use your middle name or something. Your last name or whatever. I would Tom, it's sad that you have the same name as that fucking idiot. I've been thinking about saying that to you for a long time, Tom. Of course, you probably you probably think about it all the time, I'm sure.
First things first, my deepest condolences
Another
to
phone call.
the Kirk family. That's one thing for sure. And the other thing I have to say about Charlie, there's a couple things I have to say about Charlie. One thing for sure, as an Orthodox Jewish boy, I have to say that his support for Israel was phenomenal. I watched a lot of his clips on how he, how he defeated those Palestinian students, those pro-Hamas students. It was crazy.
But this is why it's important to remember that Charlie was not thrown in with this cabal and so forth. Charlie was of two minds on the attack on the Iranian nuclear sites. He was struggling with it. He and I talked about it, and we texted a bit offline.
Yeah, it's unbelievable the ass kissing Jaro is doing to JC. That's the real love affair right there. They're the real couple. I look at him in her chat right now, fucking sucking up to JC. He's got a place to go. He gets to troll. And he's sitting there dying for me to go into JC's chat. All right, you Wiggin. You know what? I'm going to open my panel now. I'm going to put some music on. Yeah, he's fucking kissing JC's. Oh, yeah, he's done that this whole time. I talked to him on the phone. And I said I wouldn't troll her. I wasn't even trolling her to begin with. But, Coffee Man and all of them, they come at me. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit there? And he sits there and giggles about it. And you think, well, nobody thinks he's funny. And now he's over there. 1 minute, he fucking JC chat sucks. And then he's over there fucking groveling. Not only does he fear Rusty, he fears Billy. They think, oh, look at Billy's begging me to come to his panel. No, you're the one begging me to come to your panel. It's like it's arguing with a kid next door and you can't swat him because you're an idiot, Wiggin. Oh. Okay, so now they have it for a feature. So I wonder if I could watch this movie right here. So basically, that's last call. I'm going to go make myself some dinner. If I come back later, I come back later. If not, I might not be back till 9 o'clock tomorrow. I got to go out and cover the motorcycle up. Now, I don't know if it's going to rain or not. Don't really want it getting wet. It's got them open things on the carburetor. So this is what it's going to be like tomorrow. So I don't really want to stay up all night. Then I'll be wanting to sleep at noon. It's early. It's only 8:45. But I'm gonna go. I gotta make something to eat. Come here, Wiggins, so I can pound on you like a drum. See you, Patrick. Yeah. I'll be back later, guys. Have a good night. I'm going to go make something to eat, and I'll be back later. Thought you know where I'm going.